Scientists have treated the first patient with internet addiction disorder brought on by the overuse of Google Glass, or as Google's calling it, phase 1 complete. Hi, welcome to the new show. I'm Ross Everett and I'm addicted to porn on the internet. Ebola move aside, there's a new fear in town, internet addiction, and chances are you might already have it. Do you find yourself clicking in and out of tabs, constantly checking your phone, having such a poor short-term memory you forgot what this video was about already? Internet addiction, that's what it's about. And if you thought, yeah, that kind of sounds like me to any of those questions, you may already have it. No saving you. You're dead. Any hardcore World of Warcraft or League of Legends players can attest to the irritability and anxiety that sets in when you're not playing the game. You're telling me you haven't offered a sexual favor for a pair of Shadowcraft gloves? Ha, yeah. Yet psychologists are divided as to whether or not internet addiction is a thing, even though they're treating the first patient showing withdrawal symptoms from his Google Glass. The 31-year-old Navy serviceman was actually admitted to a recovery program for his alcoholism, but when part of his treatment required him to stay away from technology, including his Google Glass, doctors noticed him tapping his right temple as if he were still wearing the device, or as it should be called, Professor Xing. Turns out the patient was going through withdrawal not just from alcohol, but from his glasses. In fact, he said the Google Glass withdrawal was worse than the alcohol withdrawal. And it takes a special kind of someone who's been through some shit to make that comparison accurately. Which, while seeming outlandish, makes sense once Dr. Science weighs in. With technology and Google Glass especially, it's incredibly accessible. There's very little time between fixes. While you might have to wait for a drink, technology is just a tap or a click or a touch away from giving you that sweet, sweet dopamine release in your pleasure center. That kind of pleasure you can only get from clicking like on a Facebook friend's status. That fix that comes from retweeting a BuzzFeed article about commercials only people who grew up in the 90s will understand. That rush of goodness that can only be supplied by Googling how to make fresh guacamole with California avocados. You don't know me. And then when you remove something like that used to be so easy, so normal, so readily available, of course you're gonna miss it. Take air, for example. It's everywhere. Imagine it's not anymore. Ta-da, withdrawal. God, I want guacamole so bad right now. Why isn't anyone coming to help me? Still no one. The patient claimed that when he was without his glasses, he felt irritable, argumentative, and had memory problems, which are also symptoms of being Larry David. Internet addiction isn't in the 2013 version of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, which is the big book of recognized crazy. In fact, the only non-substance related addiction in the book is gambling. The rest are chalked up to symptoms of other psychological problems, not dissimilar from being Larry David. I think it's time to re-examine this, don't you? I mean, there are studies showing similar brain abnormalities in those who use the internet in excess with those who are addicted to substances such as cigarettes or alcohol. Internet addiction is a very real and serious thing, and if we don't take action now, the effects could be disastrous. Take a look at the possible consequences of internet addiction withdrawal going untreated. What do you think? Is internet addiction a real thing? Let me know in the comments below. And for those of you suffering from internet addiction, I just asked you to comment down below if you think it's a real thing. Short-term memory loss. Happens to us all. And always remember to like this video and share it with your friends. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Why don't you? We put out new videos Monday through Thursday. And then we have this fun little live chat on Fridays. So if you guys are wondering what those live episodes are, you can come by on Friday right here on this very channel and hang out with me and some friends. We'll bring over a lot of people. You bring food though. BYOB. All right, see you guys there. There's nothing quite like researching colleges and old age homes simultaneously. Yes, we got in. No, not Stanford. Sunny Hills, Mom, you're in.